cartridge is a paper cartridge, which is greased, covered in grease, and it'd have a lead ball in the end. So bite off the end with the lead ball in his mouth. And then pour the powder into the barrel, scrunch up the paper, spit the ball out, push that into the end of the barrel. Then using brute force, you will then ram the charge down. Pull the ramrod out, return it to its hoops. You then level the gun, pull the hammer to half cock. So that's where the saying, don't go off at half cock comes from. And then pour gunpowder into the pan, close the frizzer.
It's all the amount of gunpowder you need in the pan. It's just a little bit in the bottom. Okay?
That's
Then
interesting.
shut the frizzen, keep the powder in. So that's the safety catch, basically. If you pull the trigger and that goes off, you throw the rifle away. It's unsafe, because you drop it, or you do that, you'll kill someone, all right, on the day. Okay?
And what if it's raining?
I'll tell you about that at the end. All right? You'll see why in a minute.
Go back to your tent.
Right. Make ready. So the soldier will pull the hammer fully back. This gun's now armed.
Yes.
Then fire.
It's fine.
Try again.
I don't think it's sparked. Nope.
No spark.
The other great thing about these things is they were really quite temperamental. Alright, so I'll now show you how we get the thing working again, even though it's loaded. Alright, so in theory, it could go bang. You would wait for 10-20 seconds just in case there was a misfire, or a hang fire inside here. So it sparked, it caught a light, but this didn't catch a light. So what I'm doing is getting rid of the powder in the pan, and the thing called a prick on the end, which is basically a needle type. You stick that in the touch hole, so that when you start napping the flint to make it sharp to go bang again, no sparks can drop in there and then work their way into the pan, and some poor devil gets his head blown off. All right?
So what you're trying to do is put some little teeth along the edge of that flint, so you get a few more shots out of it before you need to change it.
If all goes according to plan, I get this combination tool which was supplied to you. You just nap it. So you create, I'll just show you, you create as if someone's had their front teeth knocked out. Alright? Okay? Sorry?
It'll work. We'll see.
We'll see in a minute. If that doesn't work, then I'll go change the flint.
Right. Point of interest, how many shots do you think you'd get out of a flint?
Sometimes you can get between 30 and 40, other times you can get 2.
Right.
Really depends on the flint.
You fired a good few today.
Yeah, it should. Hopefully, you should get about 10 to 20 shots out of the flint. Sometimes more. This was been working all. Can I carry on priming?
Yes.
Yep. So reprime. Put some powder in there. Give it a bang. Get it down near the touch hole. All right. Try again. Carry on, Tommy.
Make ready. Present. Fire. Oh, flash in the pan.
We'll just wait a few minutes, a few seconds, because it could go off. Alright? Chances are that it won't. So it's got one or two things. It's either sleeved inside, or the touch hole's blocked. So we know the touch hole isn't blocked, so maybe it's sleeved. So out comes the tool again. So process of elimination of these things. So stick meat, prick back in. Give it a good, get in there and give it a good worming.
So these weapons were easy to train soldiers to maintain on the battlefield. The more and more you use them, the more fouled they get up. You have to keep constantly maintaining them, changing flints, napping flints. carry a prick and brush to clean the gun down in between shots, and it was a skill and art to keep the gun going.
Right. Reprime. Good.
Ready? Set. Right. Okay.
That was a superb demonstration. I've never seen it before.
Want another shot?
I'd love that
Yeah.
shot.